Hey y'all, Peyton Snay back here again for another Goosebumps books um, review. No, I just got done just now with book number 15. 15 out of 62 of the original Goosebumps books. And this next one was called You Can't Scare Me. Um, and this one, yeah, they did make this one into an episode. Um, Now, the book is way freaking confusing as much as the episode is. I mean, because the episode was a little cheeseball. No, not a little bit, but a lot of it. I don't think that's a word. But anyway, um, let me talk about. I'll talk about what they're about. But the episode was about these friends named Hetty or Eddie and Hat. They basically don't like this girl named Courtney, and because she brags about everything. And it's like one of those movies where someone doesn't like a certain person because they're smart or they get A's a lot like nerds. But anyway, they don't like her and they're trying to do everything they can. They want to scare the shit out of her basically, but they can't. And um, they basically think because they've been trying like little things or scaring her with little things, but they don't seem to work. So, and they hear about there was a legend called the Mud Monster, and they thought, would it be cool if we scared her by dressing up as a mud monster? Because she says something about she was scared of the mud, something about mud monsters because she can prove that they were real. But anyway, the differences now here's a very big difference. There's actually four friends in the book: Hat, Eddie, um, and they have these two girls as friends. They're not no, they weren't dating. They were just like friends, best friends. Molly and Charlene. There was no there in the episode. There was just only Eddie and Hat. I've been wanting to say Hetty. I don't know why the hell I want to say that. Oh, and Courtney in the episode, Courtney was just a loner. No, she was just herself. She didn't have like a friend going with her every time. But in the book, she had a friend named Denise. Um, what else? Oh, in the episode, there was a scene when they wanted to scare Hat and Eddie wanted to scare Courtney with a snake, a corn snake, a real live corn snake. Um, it backfired, and instead she ends up picking it up and petting it. In the book, they end up using like a fake rubber snake, and Courtney ends up. Well, it wasn't a corn snake. I forgot what kind of a snake it was. It was like a big ass snake. What was it? I can't remember, but it was some. I think I can't remember. Hmm. Or I don't even think it even says what kind of snake it was. A fake snake. Hmm. I don't even think it says it. But anyway, but yeah. Um, there's another scene when in the episode, Hat and Eddie they try to scare Courtney with a tarantula. And Eddie's trying to get the tarantula. The boys they hide in the closet in the science room. Um, and tarantula gets on Eddie's stomach. He ends up screaming, and Courtney hears them both in the closet, and she was like, "Don't move." Takes the tarantula off his stomach and pets it. In the book, it was way different because in the book there's four friends. Um, except um, they tried they tried scaring Courtney in in the gym, and I think Hat took the tarantula, and they were going to try to throw it on Courtney's head, but they end up throwing it on Molly's head instead. Um, and there was another one. I think there was another scare that they did. Oh yeah, they were, and this one was not in the episode at all because they don't have the girls. Um, there was a scene in the episode, well, in the book where one of the girls, they had this dog. Like every time if you whistle, dog gets pissed and comes after you. So they were gonna try to like make a whistle so that the dog can get pissed and chase after Courtney. But of course that backfires. And basically the ending was different as well. I mean, they talked about the mud monster, but in the book, Eddie wanted his brother to dress up as the mud monster, but instead Eddie dressed up as the mud monster in the episode. Um, and there was only one mud monster, so there was only one mud monster in the episode. I mean, but in this one there was like a thousand of them, like popping out of the ground. I mean, the episode, I kind of think I know what was going on in the ending, because I mean, me watching Goosebumps since I was two, maybe three. I don't know. I just understand. I think I understand what the episode was trying, what they were trying to do with the episode and the ending. This, I mean, the ending to this book, I mean, it was just so god darn confusing. I didn't really understand it, which is why I kind of like the episode better than the book. But in my opinion, I mean, the only thing I did like about the book was when they were talking about the legend about the mud monster and like how it kind of like explained in the beginning of the episode. I mean, you know, if you've seen that episode, like the scene where the grandpa and the little girl are in the woods, the girl's playing with the ball, she ends up accidentally throwing it into the lake, and the mud monster pops up. Like it really does explain that story. It doesn't say the little girl and the grandpa or anything. You would just have to read it because I don't really want to get into much detail because I think I am already. But in my opinion, I think the episode's a lot better. But anyway, guys, that's all. That's all I have to say about this. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See you.